Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is Michaela and I am building a lounge. Specifically, I am building a lounge in Del Sol Valley where I think it's called Orchid A Go Go or something like that. And I just want to apologize for the black bar that's at the bottom of this video. I actually filmed me building this lounge quite a while ago, like almost a month ago. I just haven't posted it yet. I think part of that is when I first started my YouTube about a month ago, I was just kind of scared of like posting anything. And I think I've mentioned this before, but I've never really built any community lots. Like I think I have built like one restaurant before. So this was like my first like real community lot. Well, besides the restaurant, but that was like the last summer or something like that. So this was pretty new to me, and yeah, because of that I was just kind of scared and paranoid at posting it. But now, like, I feel like since I've been doing this, I mean, it's only been a month, but I feel like just over this past month I've gotten over that fear of like someone's not gonna like it, because you know, I'm still learning. I feel like with anything you do, you are learning. So I mean, there's that. And if you don't like it, then well, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is what I created, and I was having a little bit of trouble with the shape because I wanted it to be something kind of cool, and I was trying to give it like Los Angeles or even Las Vegas vibes. So prior to building this, I kind of just researched what they kind of look like, and I thought about turning this into like a nightclub or a bar or something. However, I don't have all of the packs right now. So if I want to build a nightclub, I really want to have the dance floors from Get Together, which I don't have just yet, but I am working on getting that. So, I mean, there's that. And yeah, so I just want to have vibes of like Las Vegas or something like that. With the lounge that was here before this, it was pretty dark inside, so I really kept that going within this build as well, because I always like the vibes of going into like a bar or a lounge or something and it's really dark inside, because like I don't even know why. I mean, there's probably some like psychological thing that I just don't know, but that was the kind of vibe that I was going for, and I wasn't quite sure what color I want to go for the exterior of it. I do end up changing it by the end of this video, because like all of my builds, I am all over the place because I never know what looks good on the outside or if it's gonna like look good on the inside. So I'm just all over the place all the time. So I kind of like this blue color, but I felt like it didn't really fit the build itself. So by the end, I end up changing it to a red color, so then it's red and black, which on the inside I do incorporate a lot of red in there. And you know, red is one of my favorite colors, so I think that's kind of why I went for it. And then over here, I am just building some fountains. I feel like any establishment that has fountains like this is automatically just fancier. And then I end up just putting, I think I changed the height of these at some point, so I make them, it might be the medium or the largest ones that it goes in. And I also put different colors in there, which you'll see in the screenshots at the end. So it's like rainbow fountains in the front, which I think looks super, super cool. And then I just put these little fencing around, which made me think of like Hollywood, the red carpet. And I was trying to go with that kind of vibe too, especially since it is in Del Sol Valley. And then I do just a little greenery too. I really like these palm trees, which again, very much remind me of Los Angeles. I've been to LA a few times, and one of the things that reminds me of LA is all the palm trees around. Especially, I think they have them around the beaches. I don't know. I haven't been to too many beaches down there. Usually when I go to Southern California, it's for like Disneyland. That makes it sound like I've been there a lot. I've been there a couple of times, but not like so many times. But anyways, now moving on to the inside. And the inside was a little overwhelming for me because I wasn't sure where to put everything. So first I just put that half wall in the front, because I imagine that they're there's just that sign there, so that way you walk in and then you just see the sign, and then everything's kind of happening in the back. And I put a bar just in that corner. This is a 2-story lounge, and I did keep it like the last lounge that was here, where they had like the VIP area on the second floor. So there is a VIP area too, but I put the bar on the first floor so that way just anyone can come in and grab a drink if they want. And then I put some bathrooms over here. They end up being pretty small, but I'm pretty sure the bathroom that was in this spot before was just like a single bathroom. And the bathrooms here are gendered, so a male and female. So that might get a little bit confusing. But if you do download this will be up on the gallery. And if you do download this, then you could just swap out the doors for a regular door or something like that. And then, like I said earlier, I was trying to go with a red theme around the place. So it's kind of like a red and black, which I really like those colors together. I don't know. I think when I was in 6th grade, they were like my favorite colors. And I had one of those zip-up binders, and I literally like used Sharpies and colored them red and black. Because, you know, what else can you do when you're in 6th grade? And then I just put some lounge seating everywhere. I mean, in some places. And I was trying to make it to like decent enough. And also with lounges, you have to have like a guitar or some sort of instrument. I forgot what it says in the requirements. So I end up putting that down there too. And when I start working on the upstairs, I make a little balcony so that way your VIP Sims can watch down below. I don't think they're actually going to do that, but that's the purpose of it. And then I work on putting some just other seating around too. And I changed those to red too. And then right here is where I put the area, the entertainment area, I guess you could say. Which when I play tested this, guess who went over there? That's right, Thorn Bailey. But he's really bad at, I think he was playing the violin. And the sim I was playing, it was my off-screen sim. And then she got the moodlet that says like uncomfortable or tense or whatever because she was around badly played music. So despite the fact that Thorn Bailey is a musician, or I guess he's in an entertainment career, but he's in the musician branch, I believe. So despite the fact he's in that career, he sucks at playing music. So there's something to know about Thorn Bailey. And then over here, I really struggled of trying to figure out where to put this balcony and everything. So I started doing it, but then I kind of give up and start working more on the downstairs, I think, if I remember correctly. Because this part of the problem was the wall that's down below, like the half wall thing, which I'm pretty sure I switch to a full wall at some point in time. And I really like these lights. I can't remember. I know we got some from Get Famous, some of like the studio type of lights. And we also had some from Base Game. And I think I incorporated both of them. And then by the end of this build, you'll see that I do a bunch of different colors and it looks really cool on the inside, at least I think. Then on this wall over here, I have the red like carpet, not red carpet, like red curtains over there. At first I wanted this to be like a movie, like award show type of deal, where the celebrity sims would go get their pictures taken and everything. But then I decided I didn't really like that right there. So then I ended up changing that. I also changed where the stairs were, so I moved it next to that wall, just because it worked out better with how the upstairs was and everything. And I just put like random decorations around. I always like going to different establishments, whether that be like a restaurant, a bar, or whatever it is, and they have a bunch of decorations around. And then I just work on just putting some more seating. That way all of your Sims can have a chance to sit down, have a chat, have a drink or whatever. And then I wasn't quite sure what to do in this corner. I do end up putting some seating. I also put these little nightmen people too, which I thought was kind of interesting. And I do end up putting quite a few love seats and couches around, because I feel like if you're going to a lounge and you want to be comfortable, right? But I also put tables there too. So Sims have options of where they want to go. And then I started to go back upstairs. And since I did change the stairs where they were, it made it a little bit easier to figure out where I wanted like the VIP area to go. So I put it over on this side instead. And I think it's set to a level 3 celebrity. Although if you download this, you can obviously change it to whatever you want. Maybe you want 5-star celebrity or 1-star or whatever you want. And then I tried to make a spotlight over here where the entertainment like places, entertainment center, I guess you could say. And so that way, I don't know, I feel like that looks cool. Just having like the spotlight on them. Which I think is cool too, because this isn't like the main like studio where they have the award show. It's just like the normal looking normal one, I guess. So any of them can go there except for this upstairs area. And then over here, if you put 2 bars in the same place, there will only be 1 bartender. And I wanted to make sure that the bartender was downstairs where everyone can go. So I just kind of faked it up here and just put the counters up there. So it's supposed to mimic like another bar area. And then up here would be like the fancier drinks, I would assume or think. But of course you can't really do that. So just using your imagination. And then I put some seating up here too, of course. Pretty soon I start to put some more lighting up here. So I put the build mode into night mode. So that way I can have a better idea of what this lounge will look like at night. Which I imagine that it would be like the place to go during nighttime. So I work on that. And I was having trouble with those walls over there, so there's that too. And then over here I had like this awkward space just over here, but I imagine that this would just be another place where just regular Sims could go have a chat. Maybe they want to get away from downstairs, so they decide to go upstairs. So I put this couch. I really like this couch. It's from Vintage Glamour Stuff. And I just put another little table over there, and I also have the lights up there as well. And I've tried to position them so it was like pointing towards like that area, which I know, I thought it was nice. And then I put some movie posters up and then take them down because I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to put up there. I did want to try to have a variety of things, so I just kind of mess around and try to think of what might look good, what might not look good. And I do end up putting these posters up too. They kind of give me like Marilyn Monroe vibes a little bit, just the way that they're painted. So I like to put those up there, especially in Delso Valley and my community lots. And then I put just a few more seating areas. I wasn't sure what to put in this corner over here because the bouncer will be like right there. So I just test out a few things. I think I eventually test out maybe a chair, but that wasn't really working out either. And then I put this mirror up here because, I mean, is there normally mirrors in lounges or bars? I can't really remember, but I feel like, if you want to take a look at yourself, then you can. And then this, like, wall lights I have up there, once I went into live mode, I did go ahead and change those because you can change the color and whatnot of them. So I changed them to different colors, so it has like all this cool lighting on the inside. It's not just like a white lighting. I have like pinks and purples and blues, and I don't know. I really like the way that this lounge just kind of turned out. And then right now I'm just working on putting some more paintings on the wall and making sure everything looks good. And then this is when I go back and change the outside of it again, because like I said earlier, I was not feeling the blue and the black, but I felt like having that red color that I now put on, it just gives it like that extra pop. I don't know, especially the contrast to the black too. At this point, I'm just going ahead and going around after I put all the wall paint and everything, and just making sure that everything on the outside looks good as I want, and also making sure that I have all the requirements, because community lets you have certain requirements you have to fulfill, And for this one, I did need to have a bin, so I just kind of stuck that in the corner. I figured the bartender will probably need a bin more than just a regular sim. And I wasn't sure what to do on this backside because it was just kind of blank. So I eventually just put some hedges around. I do make this just a little bit skinnier right about now. And I also decided to put the half walls instead of just regular fencing. And I don't know, just to give it a little bit of extra color. And that concludes the rest of this build. Thank you for watching this. Please leave me any comments, give this video a like, and I will see you all on Monday. Alright, I'll see you then.